Welcome to Victory Thrive. Today, we're diving deep into one of the biggest struggles people face, change. Whether it's breaking bad habits, improving our careers, or transforming our lives. Change is something we all desire, but most of us fail at it. Why? And more importantly, how can we beat the odds and succeed where so many others give up?
To answer this, let's go back in time to one of the most famous stories from Greek mythology, the tale of Sisyphus. His eternal struggle holds deep lessons about why change feels impossible and what we can do to escape the cycle of failure.
Sisyphus was once a cunning and deceitful king who defied the gods and tricked death itself, but as punishment for his arrogance, Zeus condemned him to an eternity of pushing a massive boulder up a steep hill. Every time he reached the top, the boulder would roll back down, forcing him to start over again and again for eternity. At first, Sisyphus might have believed he could outthink his punishment, just as he had outwitted death. Maybe he thought he could find a way to keep the boulder from rolling back. But time after time, no matter how hard he tried, the result was always the same: failure. He was trapped in an endless loop, exhausted and defeated.
Does that sound familiar? How many times have we tried to change, only to fall back into old patterns? Whether it's quitting smoking, losing weight, saving money, or chasing a dream, we push our own metaphorical boulders up the hill, only to watch them roll back down. The cycle repeats, and eventually, most people give up. But why does this happen? What keeps us trapped in the loop of failure? Why most people fail at change?
1. Relying on willpower alone. Most people assume that if they just try harder, they will succeed. But willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. If we rely only on sheer determination, we eventually run out of energy and fall back into old habits.
2. Not changing the environment. Sisyphus had no choice. His punishment was designed so that he could never escape. But in real life, we often create our own obstacles. If we don't change our surroundings, we make it nearly impossible to succeed. Trying to eat healthy while keeping junk food in the house, trying to be productive while surrounded by distractions. That's like trying to push a boulder uphill with one hand tied behind your back. 3. Underestimating the power of identity.
If deep down we still see ourselves as the old version of ourselves, change won't last. If you believe you're someone who always procrastinates, you'll keep procrastinating, even if you try to be productive. True change starts with identity, seeing yourself as the new, improved version of who you want to be. 4. Focusing on big, overwhelming goals. Most people set massive, intimidating goals and expect instant results. When they don't see progress fast enough, they get discouraged and quit. The secret is in small, consistent actions that build momentum over time. How to beat the odds and create lasting change. First, shift from willpower to systems. Instead of relying on willpower, build systems that make success automatic. Want to work out more? Lay out your gym clothes the night before. Want to eat healthier? Remove unhealthy foods from your home and prep healthy meals in advance. 2. Change your environment. If you want to change, your surroundings must support you. Surround yourself with people who inspire and push you. Design your space to make good habits easy and bad habits hard. 3. Adopt a new identity. Instead of saying, "I want to quit smoking," say, "I am a non-smoker." Instead of saying, "I want to be more disciplined," say, "I am the kind of person who follows through."
Identity-based change rewires your brain to align with your new self. 4. Start small and build momentum. Don't try to lift a massive boulder on day 1. Start with pebbles. Want to read more? Read 1 page a day. Want to get in shape? Do just 5 push-ups. Small wins create motivation and momentum. In today's world, many people feel stuck like Sisyphus, pushing their boulder every day, only to end up right back where they started. The 9-to-5 grind, financial struggles, failed relationships, and repeated attempts at self-improvement can make life feel like an endless uphill battle. But unlike Sisyphus, we are not cursed to fail forever. We have the power to break the cycle. By understanding what keeps us trapped and applying smarter strategies, we can finally reach the top of the hill and keep climbing. Change isn't about pushing harder, it's about pushing smarter. Most people fail at change because they rely on brute force rather than strategy. They fight against their own identity, their environment, and their habits. But when we shift our mindset, create better systems, and take small, consistent steps, we can overcome even the toughest obstacles. So ask yourself, what boulder are you pushing? What's been holding you back? And what will you do differently starting today? Remember, success isn't about never failing. It's about learning to get back up stronger every time. Keep pushing forward, but this time, push with purpose. Until next time, stay strong and keep the victory thrive alive.